Howdy all, welcome to Lax Lives, I'm Lycander, and this is Lack Plays on the Derpy Craft server, which, as you might be aware of, is Feed the Beast Monster. We are running, what are we on now? It's really funny because we just updated, um, and, uh, and they already have a new update out, and so I don't know when we'll be switching to, the one, is it 1.1? And we're on 1.0.1.1? Oh. So it looks like we got a new member, Dizzy Aaron. That's pretty cool. I've not watched any of their stuff. I do know that Computer Spuddy, he mentioned earlier that he was hoping Dizzy Aaron would join. I think that's the guy he said. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say yes. He was hoping Dizzy Aaron would be willing to join, so that's pretty cool. I didn't manage to get a chance to look at his videos though. Speaking of that, since this is a multiplayer monster server, if you like my stuff, go ahead and check out JJ277. That's J. Oh man, is it JAY 277? I think. And then Computers Spooty Gaming, or Spuddy. I say Spooty. It's Spuddy. Basically had a dog named Spooty, which is why I keep saying it that way. So if I say it Spooty, I mean Spuddy. And then my videos, of course, which if you listen to me talk, you must be watching. So I'm going to grab the stuff out of here that I need. We can look at how far down my quarry's made it so far. Yeah, nowhere. It takes a lot of fuel to run a quarry, so I know my little 9x9 quarry dug down pretty good, pretty fast, but this this giant quarry I've got going now, 64x64, is going to take a lot of fuel to get through. Now I have been working on my base a little bit. You can see I now have 2 buildings. I think did I lay out the previous building, or did I just show where I was going to build it? I don't remember. I didn't get a chance to pay attention to anything today. It was so busy here in real life that I didn't get a chance to do much of anything. So, but you can see I just about got this place cleaned out of stuff I need. Although these barrels, this is not a barrel. That's a chest. These chests are nearly completely full. I need this thing to hurry up, 71%. I'm not on enough because it's been a busy week to let it grow, because it takes like a week of game time to get full grown, and I haven't been on a week of game time. I mean, like other people might be on, but if you're not in the chunk, it's not loaded and it doesn't just, go. I should bring my quarry over here next to it and just leave my quarry sitting next to it, because that will keep the area loaded. And that would make it grow my ender lilies when I'm not on, and so I can get the pearl I need to make my chunk loader to keep my base loaded, so that my stuff can get running. I mean, won't need a chunk loader running all the time. Especially, I mean, I'm not anywhere to the point I really need a chunk loader now. I just want to get one up and going. I should maybe make well, no, I don't have a good enough supply of ender pearls yet. Although if I do have it running all the time, then I could set up one of the other kind. Let me look to see what goes into that. What is that called? It's called a... I think it's from Railcraft. Yeah, this right here, a world anchor. Maybe I should make a world anchor. Um, World anchors are the same thing as a chunk loader, except that they require you to feed them ender pearls to get them running. And so I know that's cool. I thought that was cool in my hand and then realized it wasn't. Uh, and so you get like 12 hours of load time with the world anchor for every pearl you drop into it. And then that way you don't just have your base running constantly, which can cause lag on the server. And as you know, this server's a little, maybe a little touch laggy. They said they were going to update or increase the size of the RAM this weekend, I think. So hopefully that'll cut down on what we're experiencing. So, um, but yeah, so this is what I've been doing. I've got my bigger building done, and well, I mean it's never done, but for right now, this is my floor with my machines. I've got my pulverizer, my redstone furnace, cooking up my ingots and whatnot at the moment. I made a metal former so I can stop doing all that stuff by hand. I've got an extractor, which I've already ran through with some of my resin to get some rubber. We've got the compressor, we've got the macerator. I don't know why I made a macerator. I don't need it. Well, you need parts out of it later. And then I'm going to try, occasionally when I build a base, I do it this way. A lot of times when I build a base, it's all above ground or it's all underground. And, but I think really only once before have I had a base where it was multi-layer like this. I gotta think about that. I know on Minecraft I had multiple layers, but that's because my base was in town and I only had so much room in town. And then when I built my space station, then I moved everything out to the space station. It was all mostly on one floor. But so what I want to do here is I want to keep all power and water and lava, if I get to that point, production down here out of the way. And so you can see I've got my one generator feeding up to some bat boxes that are underneath the IC2 machines here. And so really I'm just about back to where we left off. I don't remember if I had a barrel system on the previous one, but I absolutely love the barrel systems. And I know there's so many other ways to store stuff, and this is the way I always do it, but I like the visual aspect. And then I like that if I need a diamond, I just walk up to it and you're making me nervous there for a second. Because I'm doing it wrong. Because I forgot how to use a barrel all of a sudden. Why am I shift right clicking? That's not the way a barrel works. If you shift left click, you can get one out. If you just straight up left click, you can get a whole stack out. So like if I need well, I don't have a stack of diamonds, so we'll take everything but one, which is an awesome improvement. I don't know, I made barrels on the last one. I know I made barrels because I used them in my Steve's cart system, which I've got going again. It's really awesome upgrade that they did when factorization updated to whatever version we're on now. I'm not saying it was on the last version. I'm saying that between the 1.4 mod of factorization for Minecraft that I was playing to the 1.6 mod of factorization, the 1.6 Minecraft version of factorization, they have switched it so that the barrels will leave one item in, because if a barrel is empty, then it forgets. And so this is really awesome that it will automatically leave one in. Not that it stops you from pulling it out, but I just think that's really awesome. Now today what I want to do is I need to tie my system together here a little bit better, because I don't want to have to fly down and put charcoal into my oven and my what's that thing called? My steam dynamo. Although they said that on the new version of this, there's supposed to be new stuff. I haven't even looked, honestly. They updated the other day, and then I haven't looked yet. Steam magmatic compression dynamo. That's not new, right? Requires fluid fuel and coolant. Reactant dynamo generates energy. Redstone flux requires fluid fuel and solid reactant. Yeah, none of those are new to me. So all those dynamos are the same. Let me try typing in RF and see if that kicks up some engines for me. That might be too vague, though. Well, it only brought up 2 pages. But yeah, so we did update to a newer version, and so there are probably going to be some slight differences in things. We didn't have any issues, as far as I know, updating. Oh, I also got them to turn on Lycanites, because I absolutely love that mod. It's so awesome. So I did see, yes, right here we got a little kobold. Hey, buddy. Those guys are pretty cool. I didn't know before, but if you die anywhere... Oh, and there's some raptors right there. See the raptors? Raptors are awesome. I mean, I don't appreciate them attacking me and whatnot, but they look awesome. But so yeah, so we should be getting the different types of special mobs. They're biome specific, and especially with this being on the newest version, there might be new mobs that I'm not aware of. I know that watch your jetpack there, buddy. I'm so used to my 3 million power jetpack from TPPI. I want to see if we can get an int to spawn, because it's been a while since I've seen one of them guys. This is not getting my work done that I planned on doing, so... yeah, I didn't get a chance to do any prep today. I was really busy. Family came over, and then someone wanted me to go do something with them, and then, oh, there's an ant right there. Yes, these guys are so awesome. Oh, can you hear him like creaking as he comes at me? Dude, they're so awesome. Oh, is this a spider tree? Oh, somebody looted this one. I think it was me. I think it was me. Might not have been me, though. I'm not going to play with you, zombie. I'm sorry. I have other things to do. But, yeah, I was... like, some of them got new computers I had to help them set up, and that took a while, and then... in fact, they're still not all the way done. And then I was just went off with the family to do some stuff, and I think we left about 2:30, and we didn't get back till after 7. And so my whole afternoon just vanished, and I wasn't expecting it. That's the big trick, is that I didn't know any of this was going to happen until today. And then one of my friends called, and he wanted to do stuff, and I had to tell him, dude, I'm probably not going to have time today. You're out of luck. Oh, you know what I wanted to do was I wanted to get out here and see if I could figure out how much of this I need. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Counting with lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 22, 23. Oh, that's not too bad. I probably need about 30 or 36. I'm going to make 36 item ducts here. And where's my crafting bench? And so that's why I grabbed all this tin and lead. I did that backwards, didn't I? Ha. Lead with tin. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you guys can go back into your chests, or your chests. These aren't chests, these are barrels. Really, I call the barrels chest, and then I call the chest barrels. Oh, man. Oh, I should make it daytime. This is not going to be... It's almost daytime anyways, but hey, there's no need to be poking me. But yeah, that's cool. We got another new person on the server. Now I have spent I spent the other day chatting with JJ and Computer Spuddy. So we have now officially chatted, and we seem to get along all right. So they're funny guys. I like to think I'm a funny guy sometimes, so it all seemed to work out good. And then I'll have to, whoa, nope, because I went down here, didn't I? I'll have to Skype it out with Dizzy Air in there sometime, maybe. Probably not going to be tonight, though, because I'm pretty tired. So this hole is, this is my generator right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this conduit in this tunnel here. And the way the item ducts work is they only... Oops. You know what? I totally need... back over here, because up here is my steam dynamo. But the way they work is they go in the order that they come to, and so since it's first going to come to my item duct, it will, you know, I did not make enough stuff, not even close. Wow. How did I miss? Oh, because I'm an idiot. That's why. Wow. I counted off those other sides, and then I didn't make the item duct to make up for the missing sides. I still need like another 20. Well, I don't think I need 20, but I'm going to make another 20. Well, I can't make 20 because that's not a multiple of 6. I'm going to make 24. All right, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I finger twitched, so I got 5. Thanks, finger. It's going to call me an idiot, too, when I get back, because I need to make that last one, and it was just trying to be helpful. Sometimes you can't trust those fingers. They think they know what they're doing, but I don't know. I have my doubts sometimes. You ever get that? The twitchy finger that just mashes the button when you don't expect it to? Man, I was on my computer so much the other day, my hand was going numb on me. I had to stop playing. I put in a huge marathon of Stick of Truth. Oh, that game is too funny. Not child or most adult appropriate. I'm pretty amazed at how raunchy they let that game go. What in the world just happened there? Oh, I see what happened there. But let's okay, well, I don't want that. we'll just come in from the bottom then. That's fine. Now, if this works the way I believe it works, what should happen is that I don't know. I don't know what it does in this instance, because this is the same distance. So maybe it's doing both of these evenly. Because I know it keeps this at 64, and then this fills up pretty good too. And then once this gets full, right, which it will do, then it will start filling the steam dynamo and the generator that are in my base without me having to carry charcoal all the way down into my base. And then we've talked about it. Well, I haven't talked about it on this one, but I've talked about it before, and I'll do it up here. There's no reason to go back down in that hole. One of the things that you can do to choose which areas with your item ducts fills up first is to take your crescent hammer here and oh, I got killed by a skeleton. Dope. And if you right click on the pipe, you can see it changes colors. And so now it says item duct opaque. And so what this means is that if the material can go a different direction, it will. But if it can't, then it will go ahead and go down that pipe. And then the opposite of that is the green vacuum. That means it will go there first. And then the third click will just turn it back to normal pipe. And so if I really wanted to, I could come down here and say, okay, I need you to fill up my base first. So we make this pipe opaque and this pipe green. And so it will feed into the green before it feeds into the steam dynamo. But I really don't need it that way. Well, you know, actually that wouldn't be a bad idea to feed it into my generator and my steam dynamo, my base first. Because this steam dynamo stays pretty much full. All right, we got 64 charcoal in it. And it's keeping the steam appropriate. And then up above we've got the redstone furnace right now is cooking away, so keeps that RF filled up. And because it'll be easier for it to fill up those two items at the bottom than it will be to fill up the entire cargo manager with coal. Do I have this set to fill up the entire cargo manager with coal? You know what I can do now that I'm feeding that down into my base is I'll show you a trick here. Let me go get some stone out of my barrel here. Well, not stone, but cobble. It doesn't matter what I would have used. Ooh, any of it would have worked. Now with the cargo managers, you can see they've got these little. Dude, I'm trying to talk about the cargo manager. Get out of the way. You can see they got these little color squares, and so whatever color is facing your advanced detector rail is the only one that matters. And so right down here, you can see yellow is set to go out to the engine, and the rest of these say out to any part of the cart. And that's not going to happen because no cart's ever going to pull up to that side. Now these ones here mean that you can change the side color or the any of that. So change turn back settings, continue along after transfer, or you can have it turn around, go the other way. See, turn back, continue on. That's for the advanced detector rail. This is to change the color. This is to change the part of the cart that it goes to. This part in the middle allows you to change the inventory. So if I click on it once, it splits it into each side has its own slots. If you click it again, each color has its own slots. And if you click it again, all slots are shared by all sides. So what I want to do is I want to click it twice, and then you can see now there's a slight color outline. Green, blue, red, yellow. And so yellow is the only side that goes out to the cart. So if I fill this up with charcoal. Filling it, it doesn't matter. It treats all the sides the same. It's just going to fill it up. But if I do this, I might actually need more stone than this. Because all sides are their own thing, it will not try to unload cobblestone into my cart, but it will allow my cart to fill up its side with charcoal. And then once that's full, then no more charcoal will go in there until it's empty, which can cause issues with a Steve's cart using the Itemduct. This is another thing. You know, I didn't really get a whole lot done except for running some Itemduct, but this is another interesting thing I discovered with the Itemduct. If you use the Itemduct the way I have it set up here, one of the things that can happen is that if your furnace gets full of charcoal because nothing is taking charcoal, if this is full and my dynamo's full and the next dynamo's full and all that's using charcoal is the dynamo down here, and it will stop using it when this fills up with charcoal and can't make any more, and so you're just sitting there with nothing using your charcoal, then your cargo manager over here will get full of stuff from your Steve's cart because it won't know where to put it. And so it actually stops your Steve's cart. Well, not the cart itself. That thing will just keep going round and round, chopping down trees, even though it has no room for them. But it basically just shut down your whole system, and it'll just sit there full of charcoal until something uses charcoal. I had a base going that was pulling charcoal out of the Steve's cart there, and what would happen is that while my generators weren't running and using the charcoal, my Steve's cart would just fill up the whole thing, the whole cargo manager area, with saplings and wood. My brain will work here in a second. And so I would have to go out and manually restart the thing because, or pull out wood and stuff so that my Steve's cart could unload back into it to get the saplings moving again that I was trying to use for something else. And so I wound up having to always be using power, which isn't hard once you get going, but when you first get going, it can be difficult to keep a constant drain on your power system. And so that I don't know, that was an interesting thing to do with the Itemducts. I normally used to use the Buildcraft pipes, and they don't have that problem because Buildcraft pipes will just spill stuff all over the ground when they get full. They don't care. They just pump out, and if it's full, it just dumps it on the ground. And so I kind of like this a little better. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. Whoa! I'm gonna have the door slam in my face. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some charcoal here, and then we're gonna go back out and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you know what we should do is let's grab a couple of stacks of wood here real quick. In fact, let's just grab all the stacks of wood there. And here in my house, I've got barrels with wood and oakwood slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if it'll take this sakura wood or this rubber wood. We can try. And let's just see if we can make some barrels with all this. And I will put a barrel downstairs, poke a little hole in the wall, and have a barrel to start accepting charcoal so that I can just have some set up in my base when I need charcoal. Oh yeah, I was going to try rubber wood. No. Sakura wood. No. All right. Sakura. Yep. It's that's the Japanese cherry tree. Sakura. If you've ever watched an anime film that had anything to do with summertime, then you've seen Sakura. Because man, those those animators, they love cherry blossoms. I know it's a big deal in Japan. I mean, don't get me wrong. I watch the anime, I know, and I might not quite understand the cultural significance of it, but you know, I do get that it's important. And oh man, see, look at, I told Dizzy Aaron when I started here that I was gonna record for the next 30 minutes unless I got long-winded, and here we're already a minute over. Oh no, actually, right now I think is about how long it should have been. Now I'm gonna poke a hole here. This seems good, and then we'll put this in and put this in, and we'll put this one out, and then we will drop the barrel for the charcoal, and then I want this to be red, so it's not going to go this way unless the rest of them are filled up. Oh, and I just fell right off my ladder. I also need to get a bat box or something up here so that I can easily fill up my backpack, my jetpack, because that stuff's just all on the ground, and it's not helping me out here by having it hidden completely. So come on, fill up. So as I fly over here to fill up my quarry, and then we'll log off when I finish. Well, I will stop recording. I'm not going to log off. Actually, I probably will log off. My Test Pack Please Ignore server got reset today, and I haven't really had a chance to play. I've died twice trying to get over to where everybody says they're at, but I haven't got much of a chance to do anything about it. But I downloaded and watched Hunger Games this week, and would you believe that my Netflix for today was Hunger Games? I find that really funny. All right, that gets my old quarry going again, and we can, well, I wanted to fly out there and look at it, but apparently it doesn't want me to fly out there and look at it. And we can look here. I know this is dark, but where you at? There you are. You can see slowly digging away. This will get better. It speeds up a lot once you get more power flowing into it. What is that? Blue fluorite. But I don't have it. Man, that stuff does not have a texture. I thought it had a texture. I updated my texture pack today, and it looks to me like it's missing textures for the fluorite stuff. Didn't that have texture before? Maybe not. I don't know. It's a different color than it used to be, that's for sure. So, all right, click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. Remember to check out JJ277, Computer Spooty Gaming, and Dizzy Aaron. And hope you enjoy what they're doing as much as you enjoy what I'm doing. So, I will talk to you later.